Saturday, the joy and the pain. And we've got Ethan with us, Tranmere fan.
Hello.
All right, mate. You
Hello.
enjoying life?
Yeah, it's not too bad at the moment, really. Tranmere have been okay. Not the best, but not the worst either. Just sort of like get along and see where we are come January, when hopefully we have new owners, because that's being promised to us by Palios, and with a bit more money and hopefully players firing by then, should come good. But I don't know.
Amari Patrick's firing, and they 5 goals already.
Yeah, he's smashing it this season, to be fair to him. He had a good end to last season. But yeah, he's carried that on as well. He's carried that on. But I think he didn't score on Saturday.
No, it's just the 1 goal on Saturday. Joseph got a goal. Their keeper made the right catch, didn't he?
Yeah, and I don't think he scored in the game before that as well.
No, he did against Salford. He got the 1 goal against Salford.
Okay, then yeah. So it's because he's been scoring that many. Now he's 1 game without it. You think, hang on, I was how long's the run been?
Well,
but yeah,
5 goals,
1 game.
5 goals, 2 assists. The one he scored against Crawley, that was a screamer, wasn't he?
It was. He just hit it, didn't he? I mean, we hadn't been playing the best up until then, so I think he just thought, you know what, nothing else to lose, is there? So just let's hit one. He's done that quite a lot for us, to be fair, scoring great goals. He scored a great one against Accrington Stanley last season as well. A great free kick.
Accrington Stanley again, go on.
Yeah, he scored a great goal against Accrington Stanley last season as well. So he's definitely got it in him. He's definitely a really good goal scorer.
Well, is he new to you guys?
Yeah, he signed last summer, so just in time for the 2024.
Too much last year for you, did he?
I think everyone struggled under Nigel Adkins, didn't he? I think everyone struggled, but then when Andy Crosby came in, his form picked up from there. If he wasn't scoring, he was playing really well, and his numbers got better at the end of last season. He was scoring goals. I've just mentioned the Accrington Stanley game there. He scored 2 in that one. So, yeah, his numbers under Crosby have been getting better. He's more...
definitely a player we need to watch out for.
He is.
Who's been your standout signings? Would Smallwood be in that?
I wouldn't say Smallwood so far. He's kind of struggled a little bit, I'd say. I've not been to many of the games, but just from what I'm hearing at the moment, he's not got firing as much as he'd like to have been, because he got released from Bradford, didn't he? Last season he was their captain, and
he's
then
getting on a bit now.
He is getting on a bit, but all the other, I mean, Nathan Smith is the one that I'd mentioned. He's a couple of years younger though, to Smallwood. So, yeah, Smallwood's 34. This could be his last season, because he's only signed a 1-year contract with Tranmere.
Yeah, that's it. I think in midfield, you generally have to have more legs, don't you, in midfield? Particularly for the game. As a centre half, you can get away with it a bit more.
Yeah, you can. I mean, as long as you're putting all the work in, which Nathan Smith and Patrick Brewer are as well, onto the left of him. We've got a really good defence at Tranmere, to be honest with you. We just need our wing backs to be doing better than they currently are, really. But that'll come, I think. Ethan Bristow, we've just brought him in on the left. Hopefully he does well, because he hasn't had a great couple of seasons, to be fair. He left Tranmere in 2023 and to go to Minnesota, and it didn't really work out for him in America, and then I don't think he was playing that much as Stockport, really. So that's 2 years that he hasn't really had a great time, but he's still young. And we've got a fella on the right called Jaden Joseph, who you mentioned before. He scored the goal on Saturday. He doesn't give up, so that's what you need. I think with Jaden Joseph, Leo Connor, Nathan Smith, Brewer on the left, and Bristol hopefully firing soon. We should be okay. But we've also not got Luke McGee at the moment because he's out. He's got a hip injury. So,
well, I saw the game. I looked closely at the highlights from the Crawley game, and Crawley ripped you guys apart, and you beat them 2-0.
Yeah, they were the better team. But
McGee made 3 really good saves, didn't he? In that.
He did, yeah, he did. But that's been the case in quite a lot of the games so far this season. We've just not really been doing it, which is frustrating. But I think after doing well at the end of last season, we still needed a clear out. So we got like 10 players out, and then like brought in 10 players. I think that's always going to take a bit of time to like click, isn't it?
Yeah,
so,
well, I thought that.
Like, yeah,
I thought that with Walsall. I thought that with Walsall because obviously we pretty much changed our whole team from last season, all but a couple of players. It's like Charlie Lakin and Jamie Jellis and Connor Barrett. Pretty much, other than them, they're all changed really. Joe Murphy, is he going to carry on in goal? Then is he probably for you? What do you think of him?
Yeah, he's solid, and he's to be fair, Joe Murphy, but like he's 44 now, so. I don't think he'll be too happy with having to play 3 months of football because it's said that like McGee will get back in time for January, but that's 3 months.
Injury. That's a bad injury, then, isn't it? If he's out for that long.
Yeah, he's done his hip. He had to have a hip operation.
Oh, blooming heck!
Which that's a
big loss, that.
It is to be fair.
You bought another keeper in, haven't you?
We did, yeah. Barrett from Blackburn, a 23-year-old. He played against Nottingham Forest under 21s.
In the trophy, yeah.
Yeah, in the competition that people don't like, but yeah, he played in that one, and he did well. And I'd say that night he did okay, to be fair. And then he scored the winning penalty because it went to penalty shootouts because for some reason you need to decide the game on penalty shootouts if it's a draw in the trophy. Don't know why.
That's it, yeah.
But yeah, he scored the winner.
Apparently.
Just strange, isn't it, to be fair, mate? But yeah, so it'll be Murphy on Saturday,
yeah. Cameron Norman, what was your thoughts of him?
He's all right. He's not he's all right, but I think we're probably needing someone a bit better because I don't think he's too great defensively. I think his numbers are better as an attacker, but
yeah.
He's not amazing. He got dropped. He didn't play the other day because he got dropped for his performance at Salford, which just says it all really. I don't think against a half decent attacking team he's the fella that you'd want at right wing back. So yeah, we're probably needing someone better than him.
Joe Ironside is another one. It's another great addition. There is Whittle. Abandoned Hunters put a comment in there. We'd have taken him at Walsall. I think absolutely we would. Great quality. Now, Joe Ironside.
Oh yeah.
But another player that Walsall had looked at. Another player at Walsall, sort of talking about the two of them in tandem, really. Joe Ironside and Josh Davison.
Yeah.
What do you reckon of the pair of them?
Davison, he didn't start the best. He didn't have a great start under Raikins last season, but then again, another player who just didn't have a great time under Raikins. I mean, that says more about the manager than the players, I think. But he didn't have a great start to last season, and then when Crosby came in, he's been better, as is the case with everyone.
Is he making them fight? Is he?
I think everyone is. I don't even think that a point needs to be made. It was that bad that even if you just start to draw games, you probably look like you're making a point. But he's just doing his job now. Josh Davison. I mean, he's one of the highest paid players in the squad, so you'd sort of expect him to be doing his job.
Yeah.
But he can hold the ball up. He's scoring a few goals. I still don't think he's the answer that we need for if we're going to be looking at promotion. But he's okay. He's just a big target man up top that he's to be fair to me, he runs as well. It's not just his height and his strength. He can run as well. So
and very physical player. Joe Ironside, who would you prefer to start then, Ironside or Davison?
Oh yeah, Ironside. Like that. I'm not trying to say this to you to be sarcastic, but that's just an obvious one. Like you definitely start your Ironside at the moment because even though he's not scored a goal yet for us, he's still needing time to like find his feet after not having a preseason and all those issues coming in late on deadline day and things like that. So we definitely start Joe Ironside on Saturday. Hopefully he gets his first goal for the club. But we just need to get players around him, which Davison seems to be doing. So I wouldn't be against starting the pair of them, to be honest with you.
Well, with Andy Crosby, he does like to change his formations a little bit. I was just looking through some of your previous games. Sometimes you played 5-3-2, 3-4-2-1 away from home, more 4-4-2 at home. In the 3-4-2-1 with Davison at the front, and then Whittaker and Patrick behind him. Is that something you're likely to do on Saturday, you think, or think it more 5-3-2?
Yeah, I think it'll be a back five on Saturday because obviously Walsall are quite a good side. You're doing well this season. So yeah, as well as last season as well. It's good to see that Walsall are doing well. I like Walsall; they're a good club, so it's good to see that you're up there in the table. I think you're fourth at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah, at the minute Walsall are fourth, Tranmere in 16th, but that's not really a true position because you've got a game in hand. You had a game disallowed, a game postponed, didn't you?
Yeah, but we've lost three. It's like 3-2, like win, draws, losses, isn't it?
Yeah,
so, like,
1 win, 2 draws, 2 defeats in the last 5. Walsall, we'd won 3 on the bounce before the draw away at Fleetwood on Saturday. We just 1 defeat in 5.
But even then, though, in that game, I was watching the highlights, and you did quite well, to be fair. I saw Lewis Warrington, who was at Tranmere. He had a good shot, didn't he? That hit the crossbar from range as well.
That was moving all over the place. That could have gone anywhere, really.
It could have done, but it was like very close to being a great goal, and that would have probably been your goal of the season, that wouldn't it?
Well, I think we got our goal of the season sorted early. 7 minutes in, first game of the season against Swindon. That free kick from Evan Weir, that's going to take some beating.
Yeah, that was a good.
You mentioned Lewis Warrington. There's been a lot of conversation about Warrington. His first couple of games, he'd looked dodgy, to be honest. But he's sort of settled down now, and he's looking better every game. And again, the Fleetwood game, I thought that was probably his best game in a Walsall shirt. But yeah, previous to that, he'd sort of made some sort of a few gaffes that he sort of half got away with in some cases. But he seems to have settled down now. He's a bit more calm on the ball. He doesn't win the ball very often. But then he's quite sensible with it when he's on the ball.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's like your solid holder midfielder. He's more of a ball player and a ball shooter. But, I think that you need someone like a big, strong fella next to him. Probably he's still young as well, isn't he? He was at Everton. He did well at Tranmere. He's a good player and he's still young. So like, it's natural for a young player starting for Walsall, nearly won promotion last season, to have that bit of a start where they're not really the best. But yeah, I mean, he's good with the ball at his feet. Just what you're saying there, it makes sense, to be honest. That like he starts off a bit shaky, but I think he's a good centre mid to have in this division.
Yeah, he's building. If he keeps it up, we'll be all right. I think for Walsall, I think I've got a comment here that's come in. Amari Patrick, we tried to sign him apparently when he left Carlisle, but it went to you guys. Jamie Carpenter saying the first game I watched as a kid was Walsall against Tranmere, and that finished in a draw. And he thinks this is going to be a close one as well. I think with the way Walsall are playing at the minute, we're not conceding many. We're not particularly scoring many either. Yeah. So it's probably going to be a single goal or decided by 1 goal, perhaps either way. So maybe a 2-1 or a 1-0, perhaps.
Hopefully not a 5-1.
Yeah, I don't think we're ready. To be honest, that Walsall have been passing the ball around a lot better than they were last season. Obviously, we did very well start the last season. Nathan Lowe scored a hatful of goals, obviously. But we're passing the ball around better this year. Our possession stats still aren't great, but we're passing the ball around better. An interesting one for Walsall going into Saturday. Away to Fleetwood, we were without Jamie Jellis and Charlie Lakin, who've been our number 8s for the whole of last season, or most of last season. Jellis had an injury, and he didn't risk him on Saturday. And Charlie Lakin was suspended after being sent off in one of the most ridiculous refereeing decisions we've seen for a long time. But that was Kettle. Are you familiar with the name Kettle?
Yes, I am. It was the ref of a Tranmere game the other week, and he wasn't the best in that one either. So he probably takes after his dad, maybe.
I think that's definitely the case. As Abandoned Hunter said in the comments, we're only winning by single goals so far. Lakin has been our best player so far as well. I think the challenge for Walsall is, and I don't put Tranmere into this bracket, by the way, but the challenge for Walsall, we've played all our games pretty much so far have all been against the top 7, top 9 sort of thing. And how Walsall get on against teams that are going to be in the bottom half. I don't think Tranmere will be in the bottom half, but I think how Walsall get on against the sort of, I don't want to say lesser teams because that's a bit derogatory, but I mean teams that are more like just sitting against us. That is the challenge. But for Walsall, I think for the typical sort of counter-attack style and high pressure, the high press, having Jellis and Lakin in there is the perfect 2. But then if we need to try and pick through you a little bit more, we've got the likes of Ryan Finnegan on loan from Blackpool, he's looked decent. Courtney Clark is a new signing for the season, bought from non-league. He's really good, solid, fast, good with his feet.
He was your man of the match on Saturday, weren't he? That you said.
Yeah. Courtney Clark did well, And Rico Richards is a player we've picked up from Port Vale, which is a bit of a confusing one with me, really. Because at Port Vale, obviously, close rivals to us, they just got promoted, and now we're sort of developing their players for them. But I suppose if he helps us, then all's good, I guess. And then, of course, Jake Holman is a guy we got picked up from Australia, and our very own Ronan Mayer as well. So there's creative players there, but I mean they're going to be off the bench probably. So that's it. Up front, Elvis. You probably know all about Elvis, don't you? Aaron Presley.
He sang some good songs back in the day.
Yeah. Well, we got him. We picked him up from Barrow, and he's sort of replaced Jamil Matt really. And then alongside him, Daniel Carnu, who's on loan from Charlton. He scored 2 in 2, so he's just starting to get going. So
he's in good form, isn't he?
Interesting one. So overall, overall, you're quite pleased with the start Tranmere have made, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, I am. I'm not like, I wouldn't say massively pleased, but like I'm just like it's all right at the moment. Like just need to get into some form and that, which I think we will in time. Ironside, new player, and Whittaker, another new player from this summer. So it's just like time, isn't it? Like I think we've got enough ability and experience in the squad to do what we need to do come the end of the season and be where we need to be. But yeah, it's just it's just football, isn't it? Just hopefully turn to and pick up a bit of form.
It's
I don't know. Anything's better than last season.
As I say, the joy and the pain. That's the one.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
You were nervous about getting relegated last season, weren't you?
I was, and I'm nervous at the moment because I'm going to need to put the laptop on charge. Just give me 1 second, mate.
Okay.
I don't want to die on it.
Yeah, last season, Tranmere was sort of skirting with the trap door at one point.
He was, mate. He was. We weren't the best last season, and we were lucky to not go down. To be honest with you, but yeah, we didn't go down. Andy Crosby did the job, and he's proven to be a good manager for this level. To be fair, considering it's his first role as manager, he done well at Port Vale a couple of seasons back when he was assistant to Darryl Clark. But
obviously Darryl Clark, he covered him while he was off, didn't he?
He did, yeah, through pretty tricky circumstances, weren't it, when Port Vale needed a manager as well because they were going for promotion, and he did eventually get promoted. So we did a good job there. Yeah. So, and he's a good fella as well. You know, he's saying all right things.
Yeah,
it's important to just be honest, which he understands, because football fans won't really take being lied to. Which has happened in the past, but yeah, Crosby's doing it. Crosby's saying all the right things, and he's proven to be a good manager, which is what we need. But yeah, just form at the moment because. But as I said before,
it's building. I think
the
draw at home to Gillingham, I think, is a good point for you.
Yeah.
Obviously, beating Crawley away was an excellent result. Notts County, I expected them to be doing really well this season, but they're not done so great, have they? Salford looking good.
But they beat us, though. They beat us, our performances haven't been the best. So it's not just about the results; it's about the performances as well. We need to be better. We need to be at the levels that we know that we can be at. But we haven't saw that so far this season. It's not just the results; it's the performances as well, being a bit just off it, which you wouldn't really expect from a Crosby side with some good experienced players in there. But again, hopefully it changes.
So we come to the crunch. Prediction for Saturday. Prediction for Saturday.
Just can't be number 5 on defeat, can it? Just can't be number 5 on defeat. Hopefully it's more of a Nevitt late winner. So I'll go with the Joe Ironside late winner, shall I? Shall I just be positive for once?
Joe Ironside late winner. That's very positive of you. I'm hoping Carno keeps his scoring up. I think for Walsall, after what happened last season for Walsall, we've got to do it this season. So we can't be messing about this season. So we got to win our home games. So that's the key.
Yeah.
Right then, Ethan.
You've got 2 mates, haven't you?
Good to have you on again. Say again.
And you, mates. Always good to talk to you.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Nice one. Take it easy. And
cheers, mate.